Okay, well, let me get a little drink.
Ooh, you shady bitch. Okay.
I'm already uncomfortable.
During the break, everyone,
Can I
said
just
I'm
show
going
them
to
the
take
straw that
out.
y'all gave me?
Look, it's a Slurpee straw.
Look,
Now,
Well, we could use that for stuff.
that's so,
during the break, I said, well, I'm going to take out the shadiest questions, and they said,
no.
Leave them in.
Leave
All
the shady
right,
questions
so
in.
these are the
That's why
questions
people come
directly from
here.
Reddit. All right.
Reddit
Detox.
is notoriously f***ed up.
Yes,
Come
it
on,
is.
let's do it.
Detox, are you still in contact with your porn co-star?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
No.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Wow. No, I did
I
porn.
wasn't ready!
I did porn to buy wigs.
Right.
And look at me now.
Look at you now, superstar covered in Gucci, sweetie.
Okay. 1-800-BIG TAKEOUT.
So this is the question. So tell us about that Willem incident.
Which one?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Which one?
You're going to have to pick one.
Reddit, y'all should have been more specific, sweetie.
Which
one?
Willem? Oh, you know what they're probably talking about? Where they think that I drugged him. They probably talking about that.
when he asked you to drug him.
Okay.
Well, because one of the other questions is whose idea was it to drug Willem?
Willem's.
It was Willem's idea.
It was
Well,
Willem's
I've never
idea.
heard this story.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell. Shut up. I'm going to
I
tell.
just gave you the floor.
I know. I'm telling you, shut up. I'm going to tell my perspective of the situation. I do a lot of drugs. I drink a lot. I like to party. I like to have a good time. I like people around me to have a good time. Well, if you've never done Molly, you could take the pill or you could put it in some water and drink it. That's what I was doing. At the time, Willem don't take pills other than Adderall. He don't take pills. Because you don't know when they're going to affect him. So I said, well, you could drink it. It's going to be salty. It's going to be nasty as but you could drink it. We were in D.C. at the time.
Okay.
The first time.
The first time.
There's 2 incidents that this could possibly be about. I don't know what everybody's talking about.
Me neither.
Apparently it's in his book. I haven't read it. If you got it, good for you. So we was in D.C. and I said, Willem, I got this extra pill. Do you want it? I'll put it in this water bottle and we can split it. You don't have to do a whole one. Do you remember this? There's other people around. I don't give a So I said, I'm going to leave it here. Back in the day, because I was doing that, I would put my V on the water bottle, on the cap.
So she would know.
So everybody knew that not yours. Well, the bitch said she wanted to go in, and she drank it. And then the next thing you know, she's standing behind a DJ booth with me like Paris Hilton.
Living. Living her life. She had the flags.
She was having the only time.
Whistle for me, because I can't whistle right now.
I can't whistle
You
either
can't
because
whistle
of
that one
silicone.
because of silicone.
I can't whistle because of silicone. And I
Living her
looked
life.
at her and I said, wow, you're really fun. Mm-hmm. You fun again. Because she wasn't drinking at the time.
Right.
Because she was a bitch.
There was times when she was so much fun, and then there were times when
She
was
used to be
awful.
so much fun. Right. I remember the time she made the first fat joke with me, and I was so proud.
And she was so nervous.
I was so happy. She was scared. I was
She
going
was
to fight
looking
her.
at me like.
And I said, you did it!
And then it was like freeze frame like that too, like.
Da, 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 da.
Say that. So that's how it happened, and it turned in, listen, we're drag queens. Things get exaggerated and elaborated, and they turn into stuff that they didn't start off as. And I know that we used to have a joke that we should drug Willem.
Right.
We used to say, girl, we should just fuck him up. Just put some in this drink and call it a day. Which is fine, because it was a joke amongst friends. I never meant to do it on purpose, and if I did do it on purpose, he had a good time.
Well, and that's the thing too, is he for as much as he likes to bring it up and as much as the fans like to
But
bring it up,
also,
he always says, I was like, I have such a good time. I'm like, well then why don't you preface it like that instead of making this one
because we
look
know-
like a predator?
But here's
You know
the
what
thing.
I mean?
Here's the thing. When we all work together, when it comes to comedy and performances and shit, there is a punchline. There is a straight man and a comedian. Willem likes to be the comedian, so I gotta take the fall.
Right.
That's fine. I don't give a f. I know that Willem likes to tell stories. That's cool. And if he's serious, I apologize to him. I did it on social media, and that was weird. And then I texted him myself, and I said, look, if that's how you saw how this went down, I'm sorry. because that was not my intention, and I would never do that to you on purpose. And he said, girl, we cool, this, that, and the other thing. So we're fine. I wish everybody else would fucking be fine.
Right.
Well said. I think we cleared that the up. Yes. Okay, here's more deep. I mean, they're going in. What were the deciding factors for choosing to eliminate Katya and Alyssa on All Stars 2?
They're awful.
Well, I mean, Katya honestly deserved to go home that episode. Like, she did the worst.
I have
And
a
she knows
newfound
that.
love for Katya. Can I tell everybody that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. I have a newfound love for Katya. I
Katya's
liked that
amazing.
bitch for a long time. I thought she was a messy hoe.
Uh-huh.
But now she's funny to me.
She's really great. Honestly.
Now.
Yeah. Well, she was great then, too. Like, she has, you know.
I don't know how.
everyone
I'm
has
just
their
saying.
moments.
Now with me, I think she's fun now.
Yeah.
I didn't like her before.
I always liked her.
This comes to what you was talking about earlier in the show when you said that fake ass bull. You're a Detox. You're a Gemini. So you like everybody,
like
and everybody
everybody.
likes you.
What's
I'm a
that
Cancer.
like?
I don't like anybody.
Didn't
mean to talk over you.
Stars 2.
Katya deserved to go
I'm
on that
not-
episode, but I'm thankful that she didn't because we did such an amazing job on the episode after that.
Yeah.
And honestly, I thought, granted, Alaska was amazing and whatever happened to what had happened to Baby Jane. But to me, Katya and I's movie was the one that was the most cohesive. Like, we were both amazing in it.
Yeah.
So I thought we should have
made a
deserved something
movie?
for that. F off. And
confused.
Alyssa, honestly, she had the worst critique. She had already come back. I could not send home my friend Roxy, and I said that. I was
you
very
could.
upfront about that. I could have.
You could.
I didn't want to.
That's the point.
And get the fuck over it. Everybody, get
But
over it.
also that part.
said,
But
well
also
said.
that part.
Get
At the
the
end of the
fuck
day,
over it.
when did that happen?
Right.
In the past.
Like, people are
Why
still...
don't we make a future? And quit
We
bullshitting?
have. All of us have. All of us have come on and moved on.
I do not. This is not a question I
You should ask
endorse,
it.
but I'm going to ask it for you because you want them all.
Yeah.
Why is your little gang of WeHo Queens so quick to dogpile on new girls based off mere hearsay? For example, what was the tea with you and Valentina?
Valentina's an asshole.
We don't dogpile.
That's the tea. I
dogpile.
I had met Valentina a few times. I thought she was cute. I thought she was lovely. I did not enjoy watching her on television. I thought it was all a farce. And I've told her this. And then we had a chance to work together. And I thought at the time that, she was kind of fun to work with. But I also
She's doing great.
I feel like she's unprofessional. And when you have multiple people who will say that she is difficult to work with messaging you, saying that you're right, obviously there's some validity behind my points. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
And fuck off. I've always never bit my tongue about anything.
You have not.
And I've
honey.
also gone through this experience. So
But
I
you've
have,
also rarely been wrong. Like, I don't
Right.
understand why people
never listen to me.
You know what?
And I say it all the time. Like, y'all
I get attacked all
I'm
the
gonna
time
let
for
y'all
having opinions.
wait
Just
and
because-
find out for yourselves. And then when this happens to you, I'm gonna sit back and laugh and say, ha ha ha, y'all never listen.
Okay, what, Trixie, question mark?
Same thing. Don't be a dick.
But here's the thing, Trixie's not a dick. She just have a mouth.
No, Trixie can be a dick. Trixie can be an asshole. Trixie buys into her hype.
But this is what I'm talking about.
And
We
it's
don't,
like,
we
you know
don't
what?
always gang up because she ganged up on her. I thought it was funny. But I don't give a about Trixie like that.
Right.
Trixie and I are cool. She ain't to me. She
And
did shit to you to piss you off.
We're cool as well, but when you act differently to people, when you act like a fucking asshole, and when you be grand, and when you act like a dick, I'm gonna call you out. And if I'm a dick for saying that you're a fucking dick, then I'm a dick. I don't care. But people don't just be treated in a way like that.
Just a
And yes, it might sound hypocritical for me to be saying that shit,
It is.
but I'm fine with calling people out for acting like a if that makes me I'm proud to be a because they deserve to be called out.
But at the same time, you don't get mad when somebody calls you out if they right.
Right, because they're right.
If they right.
If they're right. And most of the times they're wrong.
But see, that's why you're in a...
Look at last question, and this is a good one.
Is it though?
You've said a few times you've topped a few drag racers. We want names.
No, I've never topped any drag races, but I have definitely made out and fooled around with a lot of them.
Oh, okay. names they wanted?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
You've been very
Y'all-
forthcoming. I
if
don't
you-
want to put it.
Y'all are sleuths as it is. Y'all are the Nancy Drew. Like, you're the Shangelas of Reddit. So, I'm sure you guys could put the pieces together yourselves.